Welcome to the garage. Today we need to install the headers. So I'm still talking to Drive Shaft Shop, working out the kinks, the details on what to do with this one, or perhaps replace it. I don't know yet. That verdict is soon to be out, but in progress. Now we're doing this. This progress is like happening right now, so let's get after it. Okay, because I do have some kind of set of standards, we're gonna be installing the Ford OEM gasket, and it's much better than the broken Speed Engineering gasket that was sent. Even if it wasn't broken, I still wouldn't use that one, because I believe that one, MLS is the way to go. Two, the Ford OEM, I don't think you could beat it. Well, I guess you probably could. It's possible. You know, it's possible. So I'm going to take this gasket, and there's a exhaust manifold stud down here, and I just want to get it kind of hung, and then that way it kind of indexes for me where that gasket will go. And there you go, perfect. So let's grab our passenger side and go on over here to install it. Is this way? Man, oh shit! Oh, damn it! Whew, passenger side header is in the car. You guys, I'll drop you in here. It's tight, especially by the frame rail, but I'm gonna show you another perspective of that frame rail. It's close. Trust me, it's close. It looks close. There's that noise collector, and then you can probably gauge it by the daylight. It's got room. From this perspective, it's got a little bit more room. Control arm, that was close on the other old set of headers, but everything's bolted up, torqued down, and as you can see, we got plenty of space to get to the starter. I like that. I like that there's plenty of clearance. That way you don't have to take a set of headers down just to mess with the starter in case it goes out, you know? All right, so that's the passenger side all put on. Now I just need to go ahead and round up all my hardware so that we can install the driver's side. So, quick little tip. What I've been doing I have a sequence for what bolts get tightened first to last. So obviously, being that this is one flange, now it might not make a difference, but at the same time, if it does, I'm gonna cover my base. So I'm sure the comment section will tell me down below if I'm right or wrong. So whenever I bolt this up, I tighten these two middle, then I tighten these upper middle, and then I'll tighten these outer bottoms, and then I tighten the very far uppers last. And it goes in that sequence. So, and if you want it numbered, it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like every time now, because if there's a leak, I know it's not going to be because I torqued outside in, and then this bowed, and it's sneaking through somewhere here. But anyways. All right. Time for the driver's side to get bolted up. So this side should be easier. Just like the other side, we're gonna, where's the stud? Where's the stud? Ow. The MLS gasket will cut your fingers, by the way. Just so you know. Alright. So, dude, sliced me open. I'm not going to show it because I don't want the video to get flagged or anything, but MLS gaskets will slice your finger open. Oh, like a razor blade. Oh. All right, so to get this back flange bolt tightened down, it's very difficult. It's probably the hardest bolt, stud, nut thing, exhaust, yeah. It's the hardest one to reach, hardest one to access. So I'm bringing 3 different 15 millimeter wrenches to see if, yeah, just wish me luck. This is what I'm talking about. So right there is where the bolt is. Super hard, super tight to fit a wrench and spin much. So it's gonna take the long game to get that one. It usually is the one that tests my the hand muscle endurance. All right, some more busted knuckles, and I got the headers on the car, driver's side and passenger side. Come with me. I will show you some of the clearances that we have. I have yet to install the O2 sensors, the starter, and the steering shaft, but we'll get to that. However, let me show you kind of how things fit. So from above, yeah, that's normal. You know, you can see it. It seems to be kind of just there. Over here, same thing. We kind of already talked about that, you know, back area. It's tight. So underneath the car, I know it's kind of hard to kind of really show how low these hang, but if you look, I'm trying to think of what would be level. Like ground would be probably right here, right where the camera's being held. And if you look, these are probably hanging just as low. And I know that they're probably the same height because of the access to the O2 sensor in reference to this subframe. So you're not gaining, you're not losing ground clearance. So, and then, scooching in here. So this back bolt was a pain to tighten up. That was basically me wrenching and banging against these 2 primaries. Wrench, flip, wrench, flip, wrench, flip. That's how that one went. One that I did not expect to be hard was this guy right here. So this is the upper bolt on the 3rd from the front primary. That one's tough because the primary is literally up on top. That's cool that, I don't know, it's cool that it's there, but at the same time, you can't freaking access that thing for nothing. That one's just tough, especially getting it started. That was probably the hardest part. After it got started, you're like fingertips, right? Everything else, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So same thing, you know, in relation to the O2 sensor to the frame rail, it's kind of the same as far as height, or not height, but how low the header's set. Then, just recap. Yep, you got plenty of space for the starter, and then you just got it real tight by that frame rail. So our time here has ran short. We got the header bolted up. That's pretty awesome accomplishment, and because of how much it takes. Trust me, it takes a lot. For me, it takes a lot. It's a pain in the butt. I can't drop the cross member to just bolt everything up, put it back up. No, it's not. No. Anyways, I'm happy I got that done. I'll probably bolt up the accessories. I doubt you guys need me to go over on how to screw an O2 sensor, plug it in. Same with, reattaching the steering shaft. It's literally the reverse of the previous video where it just slides right in and I bolt it up, snug it down. Same with the starter. Starter's 3 bolts and then the 2 wired connections. Simple. So if you're a fan of the hat or Mexico Racing League, go ahead and head over to their website, grab one. It's this thing is a nice fit. Feels pretty good. Anyways, Mexico Racing League, all their apparel. They have shirts, they have lanyards, they have keychains, they have stickers, banners, hats, all that good stuff. You'd have to go check out the website, what's available. And then that's going to end it for today. Now, if you keep an eye out, the next video is going to be me removing, I guess you call it the mid pipe. I don't have cats, so it's not necessarily a cat bat, but the pipe from headers to before the muffler, or after the muffler, but before the tail pipes, I guess you said. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna call it the mid pipe. The mid pipes. We're gonna remove the mid pipes, and we need to weld on these the other end of the flange. So that's going to be carefully done, and the way that's going to, I'd imagine that I'd have to do is, one, I'm going to disconnect the tail pipes just so that those can be out of the way and not hinder me putting this thing together. So then I can take it down, I can chop those the old V-band flanges off so that we can put these guys on, and then what we'll do is we'll put it back up on, because it's just on the hangers on the back, and then it basically bolts to the V-band. That's pretty much what supports the exhaust. And I'll bolt it up, slide these guys on, and grab the TIG welder and see if I can't make a couple good solid tacks. And with those good solid tacks, then we'll pull out the whole exhaust and weld it on up, just like we welded the V-bands onto the headers. Simple enough, I think. So go ahead and hit the like button, comment down below if you have any questions about this. I'll do my best to give you an answer. And if you're new here, why don't you think about subscribing? I appreciate you guys watching. See you on the next one.